In today's video, I'll discuss the friends I had at school and introduce my special guest, Daniel from the Daniel Anima channel. Even the weirdest people usually had at least one friend at school. I'm saying this from my own experience. One friend I'll never forget is Noinha. You've probably seen him in many videos on this channel. Noinha was a hunched guy who sat at the back of the classroom. He seemed slow as everyone joked about him and he just laughed. Just so you know, his full nickname was Noinha Ratcatcher, and I have no idea why. But deep down, to be honest, I was really scared of Noinha because come on Noinha, where does that nickname come from? That's definitely not good. Daniel, you mentioned a friend who was in love. What's that story?
So, Douglas, I think everyone has had that kind of friend who's always in love with someone. And in my case, it was my friend Limão. He was the type who always talked about his crushes whenever he was with you.
Man, what an amazing girl. I can't stop thinking about her.
Oh man, are you talking about Anna again?
Which Anna? I mean Vanessa.
But didn't you say you were in love with Anna?
That was yesterday. Today is new.
You already said that before recess.
Another friend of mine who is still my friend today is Vilela. I met him a long time ago when he was as skinny as a twig. Now he's fat from eating so many pastries. Don't be fooled. Though skinny, he wasn't defenseless, with two big teeth sharper than vampire fangs. Vilela was the smart type. He and I used to compete to see who would get the highest grade in school. But he had a weakness. He was easy to bribe, especially with couscous and sardines. For a plate at lunch, he'd even accept a 0.
Man, I guess I was just like Vilela then, smart. I didn't get zeros because of food either, but I liked it when it was pasta. Oh, I miss those days. But then another kind of friend we make at school is the otaku friend, the one who's an anime fan. In my case, it was my friend Amora. She was such an anime fan that she'd wear Naruto cosplay to school. She would spend all her time just drawing in her notebook and then come up to me and say,
Hey Daniel, can you lend me your notebook so I can copy it at home? I spent class drawing and didn't take notes.
Sure, Amora, I'll lend it to you. But wouldn't it be better to switch things up? Draw at home and write school stuff at school?
Oh, it's just that I only feel inspired to draw at school. At home, I just copy while listening to anime music.
I see.
Now for sure, one of the most advantageous friendships I've ever had was the day I became friends not with just one, but with all the bullies at school. I know it sounds unbelievable, but it's true. When I started 9th grade in high school, all my classmates ended up in different classrooms. I was the only one sent to the school's most feared classroom. A classroom that was all the way at the end of the hallway and was known for its bullies. The two most famous were Ego, who was a big strong guy but really dumb, and Pablo, a guy with Japanese features who was actually smart but really lazy. And really tall too, let's be honest, right? You can't be a bully if you're short. I let them cut in line since I sat in the back with them, so we became friends, and they protected me. That's what I call survival in the food chain.
There's also the hungry friend. I think after I talked about the spaghetti, you guys have an idea who that is, right? Yes, it's me. My superpower was getting seconds 4 times at school lunch. If that wasn't enough, I had another superpower.
I'm going to have a candy, but I need to open it carefully so Danny won't notice.
Hey, Bianca, give me a candy.
You're such a sweet tooth.
I don't remember ever having a friend called Pasafoam, but I did have a friend who was so fat that at school they had to put 3 chairs together for him. One was for his butt, and one was placed on each side to support his sagging boobs. He was so fat that the biggest event at school was when a crane arrived to lift him out through the roof and take him home on top of a truck. One day, even my teacher noticed that the width of his back, wearing the green shirt, was way bigger than the blackboard. And then he started writing the assignments on his back for us to copy. The lucky guy didn't have to copy anything because he took the shirt home, right?
Another kind of friend I was in school, unlike Pacifoam, is the cool gamer friend. And I saw games in everything in life. Everything around me was something like a game. Especially during history class.
The Industrial Revolution, with its tracks, trains, and steamships, completely changed how society functioned.
Professor, I had an Industrial Revolution experience in my life these days.
What do you mean?
It's just that I built an entire city with minecart tracks in Minecraft.
Oh. As I was saying, class, the Industrial Revolution.
It's kind of funny, but I was actually the gamer friend. But that happened because a long time ago, I bought a cell phone from my uncle, specifically a Sony Ericsson, that came with an amazing Rambo game. This Rambo game was so amazing that little by little, people started gathering around me to watch me play. And of course, insisting on playing. I was practically the first person to do a live stream because several students would sit around me just to watch me play. And the most addicted of all to this game was Vilela. He couldn't see me arrive at school without asking for my phone to play. Son of a gun.
The one I'm going to talk about now, only those who studied in a poor school will know. It's that kind of friend who always likes to borrow things from you. He never brings a pen, never brings a notebook, doesn't bring an eraser, nothing, and he's always coming to ask you to lend him something.
Hey man, do you have a pen for me?
Sure, here you go.
Thanks.
A few minutes later.
Hey Limão, do you have a pen for me?
Sure, I'll lend you one.
Huh, bingo, I just lent you one.
Lend? Who said it was a loan? I asked if you had a pen for me, I didn't say I was going to give it back.
There are so many weird people at school that we could make a big video just about the crazy things that happen there. I want to ask you all to subscribe to D3NIO's channel. He'll always be posting really cool animated videos on his channel. Oh, by the way, he just posted a new Halloween video. So go over there and comment with the hashtag "Where I Came From 1 volts. If you enjoyed the video, comment with Daniel volts. So we can do more collabs in the future. Thanks. See you next time and bye. I'm out.